Oh boy. All right.
All right, boys. We're gonna mute.
I'm gonna mute.
Hey,
you.
actually, we could just hop into another room instead of bothering with the whole mute business.
Yeah.
It's true.
Absolutely true.
Let's jump into limit 3.
Get out of here.
So now there's 2 of us in limit 5 and 3 and 3. Cool.
Math is not our strong suit.
That's
Oh,
funny.
boy.
That's funny.
So how's it going, Jonas?
It's good. I was quickly mentioning, like, I moved my office, so now I don't have a green screen. I have a bunch of sound foam to put up, like a ton, and boxes, and I ordered 60 meters worth of RGB LED strips.
Yes,
that
I saw that.
I'm going to be putting those up.
Do you have any plans, like, about the layout of them already?
No, not at all.
Or
They might just be
not at all?
coiled up in the corner, like a beacon.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I also am super frustrated with my digital camera because it can't be used as a webcam. So
That's one thing I was gonna look into that at some point, because my webcam is the same webcam I've used for like since 2012, 2013.
Right.
I've used it, and I'm like, you know what? I want a camera too. I might as well get a webcam and a camera at the same time.
well, you get like a lot more control with the actual camera, you know? Like, and they have use cases for both. There is a new one from Logitech for a webcam that I was looking at, like the Streamer Cam, that does like 1080p, 60 FPS, and it's like the replacement for the 920. But
Okay.
I just haven't looked into it, and like you can't get it.
I am.
Sorry?
You're so much more of a streamer than I am. All these things have gone totally over my head. I have a computer and I don't know how to work it.
That's fair.
I'm live on the internet by pure black magic alone. Oh, you got gypped there.
Yeah.
Got ripped off.
I could tell you exactly how everything works in your computer.
Please do. Please do. How does it work? How do I get on the internet? How can everybody see my face right now?
Well, you see, there's these things called bits, and they send bytes, and then they go through cables.
Is that how I make money on Twitch?
There you go. Yeah,
Through
it's same
bytes?
principle. Bits and bytes.
Yeah, basically. Bits and bytes.
Another
Is that like Dippin' Dots? Yeah, I have a lot of dodge right now. I have a lot of dodge, minus stress taken, and bonus protection, and I am sorry about it.
No, it's okay. I'm just thinking of like what. Do you trinket scope? Do you look at what the trinkets are on the opponent?
No, I have not. I am not Rhapsody. I'm not. I don't put thought into the numbers. I see the positions. I generally know what the moves do, and I enact them in a way that feels right. I am the one who's playing based off of my gut. I'm the grizzled man that they found in the corner in the alley. They brought in to fight in WWE.
That's funny. That's how I kind of play. Raps and I were talking briefly about that, where do you choose a meta team or do you choose like a favorite team? And I choose a favorite team, and I do the same with like other games like Pokemon or any RPG for that matter, where I'm like, look, I know that this is not the class or like to get through it the best, but end of the day, I'm playing games to have fun.
I specifically look up a tier list as soon as I start playing a competitive game, not to pick the best, but to pick the worst so that I can prove that I'm better than everybody else. I'm that scumbag who I flip the tier list, and that's how I play my games.
That's funny.
Like,
That's
I look
funny.
at them upside down.
I don't even know like what the tier list in Burning or not Burning, Butcher Circus is, because they balanced a lot of the characters really well.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people will find that over the course of time, it seems like a lot of them have merits. I think there's a couple moves that are a little stupid. I think the AoE stress move that you're about to get a face full of on the Man at Arms, I think this move right here does too much for how many targets it hits.
I agree. Yeah, and the debuff as well.
And the debuff on top of it. I think the Hound's Harry on the Houndmaster is a little too good.
Houndmaster is like a S class.
Yeah. the other thing I think is too good is potentially the healing vapors. But honestly, the damage over time that you got all over the place here,
I'm trying the DOT.
Probably going to counteract. I think it's going to counteract any of it.
It's kind of the plan. So like my build is like, okay, we got DOT ability, we have healing, and some damage from the front too is kind of my thought, but it's tough. The Man-at-Arms is just so good defensively. That's why I'm going at him.
Wild. He's wild.
He's almost easy mode in the single player.
Yeah, I feel like he tracks well from that mode to this mode. He does real well. Oh my goodness. You got 22 damage per round on him? It's a shame the damage over time can't kill. Because
yeah,
that would do it. I'm so glad. Like, it would be... Rhapsody was really mad. The first episode we played, he found out that damage over time couldn't kill. And I was like, yeah, that does seem kind of bad. Like, that seems kind of annoying. But
in the single player,
if it could.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because it would
it'd
be two. Like, Blight and Bleed would both have a chance to proc it. So...
Yeah. It's already too easy to get them down to 0 HP. If it could go through like Finale, that'd be messy. You going for it? Don't dazzle me. Oh, it's a crit.
I got a lucky stun.
I mean,
I think crits increase the chance.
It was only a 20%. I think it was only 20%. So
30.
I don't think it was that lucky.
You had a 70% resist.
Am I making it up, or in single player do crits increase the chance of stun, or do I just make that up?
I think they do. I think they actually do. It feels like
that way. Yes, it feels like that. Whenever I would get a crit, it feels like it would be a guaranteed stun. But it might be that placebo thing. It's been so long, I don't even know. Are you going to play Darkest Dungeon 2?
Oh, absolutely. I am excited for it. I put a video out when they announced it, like basically like 10 things I'm looking forward or that I hope they do. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. And you know, they're from where I live. Like Red Hook Studios is from Vancouver, so gotta support it.
Oh. You going for it?
Me out.
I'll hear you out. I'm not gonna. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you no. I ain't gonna tell you no, but I am gonna yell at you before I die.
Yeah.
On my deathbed.
Virtuous. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Come on, Haley.
It's gonna be. It's kind of a chain reaction game.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. That's not good.
That ain't great.
Literally the worst accuracy.
Ooh. Paranoid.
That could work out for me. That could work out for me.
Yeah.
This is a good. This is a long battle.
Sorry. Oh, that one feels dirty. The 1 in 4s feel dirty.
That's okay.
Like,
That's okay.
It's crazy. When I play against Rhapsody, I never want to apologize. I don't know why. I think it's just because, like, I don't know. I don't know why.
I had to go for that.
You had, yeah. No,
Did not get the damage I was looking for, but that's okay.
All right. He denied being healed. He said no thanks. So he's gonna die.
That's the plan. Another death's door. That I'm risking this one.
Yeah. You gonna go for the if it bleeds?
Not doing it.
Yeah. 80% resist. It goes down what, like 20% each time or something?
I think it's either 10 or 20. I can't remember. Mine, like the Hellions at 75 right now.
Oh yeah. There's no point. I was considering going for the heal over time, but he's just so far gone. The math is just like I could get him to go for a 9 heal. Ooh,
Money.
big chunkin'.
She's got some good trinkets, like plus 35%, and she also's got like pretty good resist.
I do have accuracy down. That makes
Except
sense
for me.
Except for irrational there.
I'm okay with that. I think.
Yeah, that's not that big of a deal.
Gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
I mean, the flagellant kind of likes being in the position he's in to an extent. But wait, you're not quite at 40%. You're just marginally. That the damage over time will probably take you there though. You hate to see it.
Oh, yeah, I'm at exactly 50 right now with him.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
All right. Yeah, it went down 15%. So we were both right and wrong. You said 20, I said 15. So, or I said 10.
By our powers combined, we can do basic math.
Exactly. That's why I got into programming. I hate math.
Yeah.
I was like, why'd I do math myself when I can just write code to do it? That's how it works.
Yeah.
And then it ended up being that there was a ton of math.
Yeah, it feels like math sneaks its way. Trojan horse sneaks its way into everything.
Yep.
Like even doing like YouTube and Twitch, if you want to look at your stats and try to understand them correctly, like if you want to do it in a very advanced way that's really helpful, you got to do math. That's gonna do it, right? Are you kidding me?
I'm so upset. That was a 70% chance.
That's pretty rough.
You have the XCOM filter on, I think, so that it
Yeah.
works in your favor.
Yeah, it's this man at arms. He ain't going away.
Wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
Go.
All right.
Oh, you go first because you have 3. Okay.
Oh, why?
Oh no!
So lucky.
Oh no! Sorry, baby. I'll heal you right back. I didn't mean to.
Let me just whack you in the head first. Oh,
Yeah.
That's like my own mom, being an immigrant, like kid. She's like, look, I'm gonna be upset with you. I'm gonna spank you for falling off your skateboard, but then I'm gonna heal you and give you soup. So don't worry about it.
Oh boy. You got it this time.
I hope so.
Like, or wait, did you pick? Can he hit that?
There we go.
He can with Rain of Stars. Okay. About time.
It-
About time, Flagellant. You ding dong.
Here we go. It's the comeback. It's a comeback.
Yeah. Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback.
Been here for years.
Exactly. I mean,
So at Death's
you
Door,
are-
he gets a pretty good buff.
As life ebbs,
It's called Death.
vistas of emptiness reveal
Oh
themselves.
no.
Okay.
Death Story gets a pretty good buff. That is that. Oh no.
Never mind.
it's cold. He doesn't have to be here anymore.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm so glad you can't see my webcam.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
It's all going downhill. Let me fight Wander again.
Oh jeez.
You had a
Louise.
pretty good counter to this team.
Yeah, I also do like knowing what my flagellant does. It really like reading the skills is great.
He's definitely the most complicated character.
He is. So I shouldn't have just thrown him in my team willy-nilly without reading the stats or the moves. And like I feel like I get him a little bit more now. But also just AoE memes.
Yeah. I was hoping for a crit there. For a crit heal.
Yeah.
So good.
Perched at
All
the
right.
very precipice of oblivion.
You can do it. Just, I mean, the weird thing about this is, okay, I don't know if you can do it with stress, because that's what I was saying is that stress is the HP bar that you don't have to play the RNG game with whether or not they die.
That's a good point.
So that's why I like to go with stress, because I like to actually, it feels like you can actually account for what's going to happen.
As opposed to missing like 30 times over and over
Yeah.
and having your man-at-arms resist ridiculously amounts.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Pretty much.
God, the Hellions like death portrait is so gruesome.
Yeah, some of them are really. Oh my god! I just realized the man-at-arms, like they are all so.
Mhm.
The Houndmaster one makes me the saddest,
Yeah,
But-
I agree.
but they're pretty wild. I'm a bit squeamish to the point where I honestly wouldn't mind the ability to just turn them off.
I wouldn't mind,
Just put,
especially because like
skeletons.
the Hellion's jaw is missing, as an example,
Yeah,
and like the Crusader has the sword through his skull.
it's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. I can't remember what the Vessels is, but
I mean,
we're gonna find out.
yeah. There we go. Nope, we don't get to see it. Oh my goodness. GG though. GG though.
More dust.
We'll see it in the window coming up
More disappointment.
because it shows
Oh,
you
yeah, you're right.
the guys at the bottom.
My game is.
Congratulations, Rito.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna congratulate I'm not gonna pretend that the other person won like you did to me 2 times there. But I will also say congratulations, Jonas. It's good holding up against Rito's onslaught there.
Yeah.
Get a good team.
Yeah. It's a strong one. It's AoE assault, and not having to fend off Death's Door right away made it really easy. Because like as soon as you get momentum with stress, like it's press AoE, click AoE.
Yeah.
As soon as you get momentum.
Jonas, you got pretty unlucky with a couple of attacks on that man-at-arms when he was on Death's Door as well.
Yeah, we
You got
were
really
talking
unlucky
about
there.
that.
We were talking
Yeah.
about it.
Well, I'm sitting there going like, how is he not dead yet?
Yeah.
That was pretty much
I was
like-
like that's why I was joking about closing out the game there.
I figured that was it, yeah.
Yeah. But all right.